Hey, my name is Hunter, and today I am working on day 5 of my Titanfall-like game. So today I would like to try and tackle a automated turret that shoots out bullets, and basically if I get hit by the bullet, I take damage. And then I want to set up a HUD for my health bar, and then with my health, when I take damage, with my health, I would like it to automatically recover to like something like 60% health or whatever, and then they have to go pick up a health pack or something like that to restore the full amount of health. So in the game, if you take damage, you don't restore to the full amount without some sort of assistance of some sort. That's what I'm wanting to work on today. Um, I'm also wanting to add a crouch slide to the uh, game. So yeah, stay tuned to find out and see how I go with it and see if I succeed. So I'm gonna go work on that now, and I will be right back, and we'll see where I'm at. All right, I am back now. So I've gone ahead and I've added a few different stuff. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go through this. So as you can see, I've got a little box that shoots bullets at me. A pretty cool little box. It tracks me where I'm walking, and it'll shoot a bullet at me. And as you can see, I've got a health bar, a HP, telling me my health. And yeah, so I might end up making that a slider, maybe. I don't know, but I like the idea of um it healing. Sorry, it showing the numbers at the moment. And then I've had to change the tracer. So now the bullet actually has to connect with the target to um, kill the the target, and it's got to reload and stuff. I probably need to shorten the reload, but that's all right. One problem I've got is the HP goes negative. It doesn't actually like kill me yet, but um, I can. I'm thinking of adding a quick end screen or a respawn point, etc. in the next one. I'm thinking just a respawn point where I respawn in a different area. But I would like to go over my little gun script kind of thing that I've got. So I've got some export variables for the bullet itself. Um, so I was calling in the tracer scene, but now I'm not anymore. So that was the red bullets before. Now I'm calling in the bullet scene. And here I can change the bullet speed to be like 20, for example. And then I can change the damage to be 20, etc. The reload time to be 1 and stuff. And I'll just show you a little bit of like what it does. As you can see, the bullets shoot faster. The bullets also do more damage to the target, and the bullets doesn't change for the turret either. So I'm calling in the same bullet currently from the scene. So I will go over that in just a second. But as you can see, I've got little updates that I can do. And if I reload, it takes 1 second rather than 3. But yeah, anyways, this is the bullet scene. Pretty simple. So what I've got is I've got it extending the area 3D with the variations of direction, etc. Basic stuff. I've got the speed, damage, and the lifetime set. And I've got a ready variable that on spawn, it looks to be on a collision layer 2, or a collision and a collision mask 1. So what that basically means is my player, if I click on the player, as you can see over on the right hand side, I've got collision. So that means that I will take damage from layer 2, and the bullet that I shoot is on a mask of 1. So the mask means that I won't take damage, but the layer 2 means that I will take damage. So layer 2 is for the turret, and mask 1 is for me, if that makes sense. But yeah, pretty simple, just a mesh instance with a collision shape to make the shape of it. I actually ended up making this a bit wonky at first, so Godot has this weird thing of where with the radius and the height, I don't know why, but the bullet will warp if you make it the same. Like it turns into this little, I guess, Mentos looking thing is the best way to explain it. So, found that quite weird, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. But yeah. And then here we've got a pretty simple turret system. So this is just I don't know why the yellow box is much longer, but anyways, yeah. So it's just a square with a mesh instance and a collision shape, pretty standard stuff. But what's different is I've got a bullet spawn where it spawns in the middle, like, of the turret. And I had this spawning, I had to fiddle around with this to try and test where the bullet actually spawned frontways, because it was shooting sideways and kind of looked a little bit odd, I'm not going to lie. Unless I had a turret, like, gun looking thing coming out the side, but I've got it shooting from the front now. And yeah. So pretty simple stuff here. So I've got the export variable. So if I click on the turret, I can change the fire rate, the bullet speed. I haven't got the damage set because I haven't got an export variable for the setting the damage on the turret bullet, because I was keeping that pretty simple and plain. Unlike the player gun, because I want to be able to make different guns be able to do different damage. Whereas the turret, it can do a base damage of whatever. 10, I think I've got it set to. But yeah. So I've got a function ready. So it is, this function ready basically means that it is looking for the player. So wherever the player is, it's going to try and shoot. And then in the process, it's going to look at the player. So function ready finds the player, and then the process looks at the player. And this function is just to shoot the player. So I've got the global position to spawn into the world. And yeah, so that's the bullet spawn, the node 3D, the little green thing. That's why I can move it around and place it wherever. When I first did this, it was just spawning in the box itself and not shooting at it at all. But yeah, I updated the target to, no, I didn't update the target, sorry. I updated the weapon holder because I had to change had to get rid of the tracer scene because the tracer wasn't doing anything, and the bullets, so I was spawning in a bullet as well as a tracer, and the tracer wasn't doing any damage because it's a different function in itself, but the bullet does damage, and I had to make it spawn in the same spot that the tracer was spawning, and I just got rid of the tracer. So that's the little fun little problems I've had today. But yeah, so I instanced in the turret health label, the HUD. All I did is I added the onReady variable for the health. I added the player node, and then if player health label text HP string. So the string is the health. So if I spawn in, you can see the HP dot, the double dot thing, whatever that's called. I can't remember what that's called. Plus the string. So it just prints out the health that I currently have. So yeah, that's what I got to work on today. It's coming along kind of nicely now. I'm feeling pretty good about what I did today. So yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell me what I can do to improve, what you think I should add to the game, and yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching.